Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So in today's session we'll see one more type of prompt in prompt engineering, that is constraint based prompts. So in our earlier sessions we have seen the types of prompts. So in that we have covered zero shot prompt, one shot prompt, few shot prompt, and instruction based prompts, and role based prompts, and open ended and closed ended prompts. So in today's session we'll see one more type, that is a constraint based prompts. So here the name itself indicates along with the instruction we need to give some constraints. So here the constraints means the limit, or how we are expecting the result, the conditions, okay, and the output format, and everything we need to give in terms of constraints, right? So based upon the conditions and the limits we are giving, the machine or AI model will be generating the output by satisfying all the conditions given by the user. See, the construction based prompts, a construction based prompt clearly defines the machine the model must follow while generating its output, and it helps ensure the response is structured, accurate, and within the scope. So by giving the constraints, definitely the output will not be get deviated from the context. So we'll be getting the structured and accurate output. And these kind of prompts are perfectly suitable in technical writing, coding, report generations, and the educational content. See, let us take one example so that you will be understanding. So I am giving what is machine learning. So I'm giving a prompt, what is a machine learning? So for that I am getting a lot of information. See, machine learning, simple definition, example, key steps, types of machine learning. So all these things we got. And if I am just rewriting the prompt, what is machine learning, or define machine learning in one sentence. So I just want to know what is a machine learning in one sentence. So here the constraint is one sentence. So I'll be getting the result only in one sentence. Or see, what is machine learning? This is the prompt I'm giving. Explain in 100 words. So again I'm giving the constraint 100 words. I need the explanation of machine learning. That means elaborate the machine learning concept in only 100 words. So I can get the complete output only within the 100 words. So like that we can give the constraints. See, compare generative AI and traditional AI. So I just want to give one more prompt. So comparison between generative AI and traditional AI. So I'm getting a lot of content here. See, I'm getting a lot of content. So I just want to know only major three differences. So what are the, so compare generative AI and traditional AI and give only, or major three differences. I just want to compare generative AI and traditional AI, that is an instruction, and give major three differences. I need to know only the three differences. See, right? So I can also give, so I'm again refining this prompt, three differences in tabular format. I need to know the differences in a tabular format. So definitely we'll be getting the tabular format. Okay, so like this we can give the constraints so that the machine will be understanding the constraints and it will generate the output by satisfying all the constraints and conditions given by the user. See, I'll give you an example. See, yes. So the next one, why to use this constraint based prompts? What is the importance? So by using these constraint based prompts, it gives the focused answer. So it can avoid some irrelevant information and extra information, and what we required, that we will be getting in a single shot. So next, saves a lot of time because it will be shorter, clear, and easy to read. So we can give our instructions very clearly. So how much clarity you will be giving the instructions, that much quality we will be getting the output. And ensures the correct format. So we may also give the format, in which format we require. So there's also one constraint. And improves the accuracy. So obviously it will follow all the rules and it will obey all the conditions given by the user while generating the output. And definitely it will be useful for teaching and content creation. So by using the role based prompts and these constraint based prompts, so definitely we can create a new content. Okay, and also we can maintain some consistency on the context, right? And let us see the syntax, the structure of a constraint based prompt. So the first one, three parts will be there. One is the task, constraints, and the format. The task is the instruction what we are expecting or what we are asking, and the constraints are the rules. So whatever the rules or limitations or conditions we are giving, so rule 1, 2, 3, and so on. And finally the format is the output format, in which format we are expecting the result. Okay, so let us take an example. See, the task is explain the concept of recursion in Python, and the constraint use a simple. So I'll give this one. Explain the concept of recursion in Python. I'll give the simple prompt, only simple prompt. So so there is some expectation on my mind, but I'll be getting a lot of stuff here. Okay. Yes. Now I'll add some constraints. Use a simple and beginner friendly language. Okay. And include one code example with comments. One code example with comments. You can see we are having a few things, right? So one code example with comments, and limit the explanation to 100 words. I just want to limit the explanation and add one line summary at the end. So at the end of the content output, I need a one line information, right? So I'm giving this prompt, constraint based prompt. See, a short explanation in 100 words and example code with the comments and one line summary at the end, right? So like this we can create, we can use the prompts. See, write a Python program to check if a number is a prime. Let us go with this particular thing. See, it will remember all the prompts which we are using here. Okay, so see, we are getting some kind of code and followed by how it works explanation. Now I am giving some constraints. Must use a function named isPrime. See here we didn't use any function. Okay, the program which was generated is not in a functions. So now I just want to use a function name isPrime and use a for loop. I just want to use a for loop and add some test cases. So these are the constraints. I'm not giving the format. Okay, so if I optimize this prompt with the constraints, see the function isPrime and use a for loop. Okay, sample test case. So I'm also asking one condition, add a sample test case. So here I am getting one test case and I am getting the result, right? So like this we can use the constraint based prompts. And also see, write a 60-second YouTube script for a video on a recursion in Python. So again, if I want to record a shot with a 60 seconds duration, I am asking the AI model to generate the YouTube script, okay, for the topic. And the constraints, it should include the engaging hook for the first 10 seconds and the explanation, and finally end with a call to action. So like subscribe note. Okay, so I'm giving the same thing here, and let us check whether it will be generating or not. Yes, so hook 0 to 10 seconds will be getting the intro, and then explanation 10 to 30 seconds, 30 to 50 seconds is an example, and finally closing line 50 to 60 seconds is a closing line. So subscribe note. right? So like this, we can give the constraints and we can limit the output generation from the AI model, right? So I'll stop here and hope you enjoyed the session. And if you really understood my session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.